Hello everyone. It is Thursday, April 10th, 2025. Today I want to show you one of my favorite places in Ho Chi Minh City called Levantam Park. Levantam Park is in District 1. It is located between three major avenues, actually, three major streets. Dien Bien Phu Street, which is over that way. I'll show you that closer in a moment. Behind me is Hai Ba Trung Street, and also Vo Thi Sao. This park has an interesting history to it. Before it was a park, it's been a park since 1983. Before that, it was a cemetery for more than 100 years. When the French occupied Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, which they started to do around 1859, 1860, they established this cemetery to bury high-ranking officers in the French military, their family members, and their allies. So the cemetery remained as such until 1983, when the Vietnamese government decided to convert it into a park, in large part because they wanted to shed the colonial legacy that the cemetery represented. In case you don't know, the French were booted out of Vietnam in 1954. And then, of course, the Americans came in for a while. But look at this beautiful park. The park is 25 acres in size. That's about 10 hectares. If you walk around the whole park, it takes you about, I'd say, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast you walk. I'm just going to walk around and show you some of the features of the park. There are a lot of benches, there are a lot of places to relax. There are areas, as you can see, where people play badminton. I should just add, when they converted the park, when they converted the cemetery to a park, they had to figure out what to do with the graves and the remains and all the things that were here. And the relatives were given 2 months to move the remains of their deceased ones to cemeteries that are outside of Ho Chi Minh City. And the gravestones and the mausoleums that were here were bulldozed and made into a park, as I said, in 1983. This monument represents Levantam, who is a mythical figure of the revolution. I'm going to make a separate video about him because there is another monument dedicated to him in a neighborhood closer to my house, which deserves its own video. Let's just walk around the park a little bit so you can get an idea of what's here. It's a great place to get away from the traffic and noise of the city, because once you leave the premises of the park, the environment's quite different. You can see all these different sports being played. You see soccer here, volleyball up above. There's some hacky sack going on behind me, basketball. Beautiful greenery. This is in District 1, but it's not near the other things that are touristy. For example, the Saigon Post Office, the War Remnants Museum, and the Independence Palace, which are all those three are kind of in a similar area in a neighborhood. That's about a mile and a half from here. So if you do want to come to this park, I would suggest taking a taxi, which won't cost you very much. This busy street here is Dien Bien Phu. Dien Bien Phu Street stretches for 8 kilometers. It starts in District 10 and it goes all the way through District 3, District 1, Benton District, and it ends right when you're about to go to the bridge that connects Benton District with Tao Dien. Here it's a one-way street, but it converts into a two-way street when you get into Benton District. Xin chào. Well, I hope you get an idea about this park. If you do visit Ho Chi Minh City and you need to do a little exercise, I highly recommend it. Or if you just want to relax and get away from the chaos. One good thing about this park is that, unlike the touristy areas that I mentioned before, including Wenhui Street, Bui Vien, places like that, is they're not any tourists here, or very few tourists come here, and you won't be hassled by vendors like you are in the areas in the core downtown of Ho Chi Minh City. Okay, everybody, it looks like it's gonna rain. I see some dark clouds on the horizon, so I'm gonna end this video, and I hope everyone has a good day. Take care.